Hari Om Tat Sat. Welcome to Swami Jyotirmayananda Society, our journey to self-realization. Please subscribe for the mystical meanings and to enjoy daily satsang with us. We are currently exploring Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Commentaries by Swami Jyotirmayananda Maharaj, narrated by myself, Swami Nikhilananda. We are currently on chapter number 10, also known as Vibhuti Yoga, glory yoga of divine glories, and today we are starting from shloka number 38. Dando damayatamasmi nitirasmi jigishatam maunam chaivasmi guhyanam jnanam jnanavatamaham. Among chastisers, I am the rod of chastisement. I am statesmanship among those who seek victory. I am the silence among secrets and knowledge among the wise. So again, he is the very essence in all of these things through which those essence, those items get their attributes. But the nectar, the depth of it, just like our heartbeat is what keeps us alive. God is in those items, the each one that he is explaining, they all function through his glory. Moving on to shloka number 39. Yacchapi sarvabhutanam bijam tadamahamarjuna na tadasti vinayastyanmaya bhutam characharam. O Arjuna, I am also the seed of all beings. There is nothing among the moving or the unmoving that can exist without me. So, here God has uncovered that secret for us, which we always explain. God is in every atom, everything that has consciousness or moves, whether it's an ant or a tree or a human being, moving or unmovable, even rocks and mountains, they just don't have senses to express themselves, but they also have that chetana, that consciousness within them. And God is clearly saying that here, that he is in the seed among all the sthavar jangam. Sthavar is fixed and jangam is movable. So all the items that move like humans, ants, etc., all the beings, and then all the things that don't move like stones, mountains, inert objects, for example, in this case. So he resides in everything because everything is made up of atoms and he is in the very essence of the atom. Shloka number 40. नान्तो अस्मि मम दिव्यानां विभूतीनां परन्तप एष तु देशतः प्रोक्तो विभूतेर्विस्तरो मया. O destroyer of foes, Arjuna, there is no end to my divine glory. All that I have described to you is but a fraction of my endless glory. So, just like we were discussing, God is only giving the very few highlights of his glories just to explain to Arjuna that you cannot measure the ocean, you cannot measure the depth or how the quantity of the water, because it is as vast, it's almost infinite. And that's what God is saying here. I am in everything. What to mention of this earth, he is also in the galaxies and the suns and the stars and the moons and the mountains and all the living and moving things, fixed things everywhere. So here he is simply summarizing by saying, I can go through everything, O Arjuna. So here I've just given you a few highlights, imagine. So now shloka number 41, God continues. यद्यदविभूतिमत्सत्त्वं श्रीमदूर्जितेमवेव वा तत्तदेवावगच्छत्वं मम तेजोऽशं सम्भवम्. Whatever being is endowed with glory, prosperity, brilliance, and power, know all such to have manifested from a fragment of my divine glory. In other words, whatever you see in this world that is divine, fragrant, opulent, successful, and glorious, it is all coming as one of the reflections of God's rays. Through His glory does everything shine. Moving on. अथवा बहुननैतेन किं ज्ञातेन तवार्जुन विष्टभ्याहमिदं कृत्स्नम् एकांशेन स्थितो जगत. O Arjuna, what is the purpose of this detailed knowledge of my glory? It is sufficient to know that I sustain and permeate this entire universe with a single ray of my boundless glory. How beautiful. So, God is saying, just have faith. You have seen everything, I have explained everything to you. So, just know with that faith that I am the creator and sustainer, and all these things are existing because of divine presence. So, with this, we end this chapter number 10, Vibhuti Yoga, in which we discussed the divine glories of Lord Krishna. So, let us join our hands and close this chapter with gratitude to Lord Krishna. Om Tat Sadati Srimad Gita Su Upnishatsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre श्री कृष्ण अर्जुन संवादे विभूति योगो नाम दशमो अध्यायः संपूर्णं. बोलिए भगवान कृष्ण की जय. Glory to Lord Krishna. Om Tat Sat. Thus, in the Upanishad of the Bhagavad Gita, the knowledge of Supreme Brahman, the scripture of yoga, the dialogue between Sri Krishna and Arjuna ends the 10th chapter, entitled The Yoga of Divine Glories. So now we are moving to the next chapter, chapter 11, known as Vishwarupa Darshan Yoga, the yoga of the cosmic vision of God. How wonderful! So, we are going to see the cosmic vision of God Himself. The wondrous experience of divine consciousness is figuratively presented in this chapter. Arjuna is given the intuitive insight by which he beholds the cosmic form of Lord Krishna. The central teaching of this chapter is that an aspirant should be devoid of ego, and his entire personality should become an instrument in divine hands to carry out the will of God. It is through this complete surrender that his soul, rising above the confines of time and space, glimpses the staggering vision of God, which is at once supremely beautiful and supremely terrifying at the same time. Because why terrifying? Because in God's world, both good and bad operate. Day comes with night, life comes with death, prosperity comes with adversity. So, and all of that is complex due to the creation of man himself. Through his karma, he has created prosperity and misery. So we see God's glory and everything. So this chapter is extremely profound, and for advanced aspirants, they can experience the consciousness through Arjuna, as God graciously gave him the vision. The cosmic vision, which even highly evolved saints and sages don't have. So, Lord Krishna, with his mercy, uh, to all of us, gave Arjuna that vision in the middle of the battleground, the battlefield. So now Arjuna Ovacha. Arjuna had been listening to God's glories in the previous chapter, Vibhuti Yoga, with great attention and with great reverence. So Bhagavad Gita is not for people who are going to doubt or ask questions needlessly, or have lack of faith. It is for people who believe in the divinity, the creator who has created these beautiful mountains, rivers, oceans, galaxies, black holes, planets, earth, sun, and so many suns, so many stars. So all that, and created us, our heartbeat, our different organs. Imagine how many things are functioning in our body: respiratory system, skeletal system, muscular system, heartbeat, breath, and the intellect, mind, senses, ego. Everything has been created by that divine intelligence through his mystic form, and now he is going to reveal that secret of what that form itself looks like. So Arjuna Vacha मदनुग्रहाय परमं गुह्यम् अध्यात्मसंगितं यद्योक्तं वचस्तेन मोहोऽयं विगतो मम. Arjuna said, O Krishna, the supreme secret concerning the self, which you have graciously revealed to me, has dispelled my delusion. So Arjuna is finding a lot of comfort in the way Lord Krishna has explained the mystic details, the complicated ways in which people get entangled. Lord Krishna has simplified it and given those simple teachings to Arjuna. So Arjuna is finding relief, he is finding help. So he says, God, I am um, very happy, very peaceful. So you have dispelled my doubts, my questions, my illusions. Next shloka. Bhavapyayo hi bhutanam shruto vistarasho maya त्वत्तः कमलपक्षात्राक्ष महात्मयमपि चाव्ययम्. O lotus-eyed Lord, I have heard from you extensively regarding the origin and dissolution of all beings, and also about your imperishable glory, which is a known fact. We are all perishable and as humans, but God is imperishable, and he is indivisible, perpetual, infinite, whereas we are the exact opposite in the human body form way. We are finite, we have finite bodies, etc. So he wants to know more. He says, evate madhya thathya tvam atmanam parameshwaram drishtumichhami te rupam aishwaram purushottamam. O Supreme Being, whatever you have declared about yourself is indeed so. But, O best of souls, O Purushottama, I would still like to behold your divine form or cosmic form. So, currently, when Lord Krishna was explaining all his divine glories in his human form as Krishna to Arjuna, Arjuna had seen Krishna like that all his life as his relative. So he now is saying, you have given me this deep mystery about how you are in everything and everywhere. So now show me, prove it to me. I want to actually get that feeling, which is what most devotees are trying to do, sincere devotees, to see the form of God through their prayers, japa, tapa, and through self realization. But in this case, in this Bhagavad Gita, God has also shown his visible form to Arjuna. So he goes, next shloka, manyase yadi tachakyam maya drishtumiti prabho yogeshwara tato me tvam darshayatmanam avyayam. So now Arjuna humbly says, if you consider it possible for me to behold your divine form, then, O Lord of Yoga, O Krishna, please reveal your imperishable form to me. So Arjuna is a sincere devotee. He is asking with a lot of humility, "Oh God, if you think I am capable and worthy of looking at your form, then please bestow that grace upon me." So, shloka number 5 we will cover in tomorrow's shloka. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha. This is Swami Nikhilananda. Hari Om Tat Sat.